Good morning, guys. Today we are heading to Kyoto from Tokyo. We got up super early, about 5 a.m. We took a cab here. There was no traffic, so we have a little bit of time to kill. Our train departs at 7, and it is a 2-hour ride from Tokyo to Kyoto, which is not close by any means. So I am so excited to take this bullet train and see how fast this thing can get to. Let's go!
Riding the bullet train is an experience in itself. The train, also known as the Shinkansen, is not just a mode of transportation, but a cultural icon of Japan. The fastest service that operates on the Shinkansen is the Nozomi, with the fastest train reaching at 186 miles an hour as it zips through the picturesque Japanese countryside. But the highlight of the journey for me was catching a glimpse of Mount Fuji. The majestic mountain was a sight to behold as it stood tall and proud.
Alright guys, after a 2-hour ride in the bullet train, we made it to Kyoto. And right now we are at the Fushimi Inari Daisha, which is the torii gates. So this place, it has a special place in my heart. I came here in 2016 and I absolutely loved it. So I had to make a point to come back over here. Let's go check it out.
The Fushimi Inari Shrine, known for its 1,000/1,000,000 torii gates. This shrine is a true sight to behold. As we make our way up the path, we pass through thousands of these iconic gates, each one leading to the next, symbolizing the journey towards enlightenment. The gates are all donated by individuals or companies and have their name inscribed on the back of each of them. The vibrant red color of the gates is said to ward off evil spirits and bring good luck. The main deity of the shrine is Inari, the god of rice, fertility, and prosperity. The shrine is always bustling with locals and tourists alike, so come early in the morning for some truly unique and stunning photos.
Wow, this place is so freaking cool. Alright guys, so we are halfway through the Torii Gates tour and this place is beautiful. Right here we were greeted with this beautiful view of Kyoto.
Fushimi Inari not only is the place famous for its thousands of torii gates, but it's also home to a troop of wild Japanese macaws, also known as snow monkeys. The monkeys were a highlight of the visit, and watching them interact with each other was truly a magical experience. The shrine, which dates back over 1,000 years, has been a sacred place for Japanese for centuries, and it was an honor for me to learn about its history and its age. The way it was built and the way it was still preserved makes it one of the most visited places in Kyoto.
right, guys, so we've been here about 3 hours now. We didn't make it all the way to the summit. It was really cold and windy, and it just didn't feel right going all the way up there. So we stopped halfway through at the tea house and we had some lunch, had a nice udon soup. Oh, it was so good. But yeah, definitely put Fushimi Inari in your things to do when you come to Kyoto. This place is just gorgeous, so peaceful and tranquil. It's just one of those things that like you really have to be here to experience.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
All right, guys, so we made it to Kiyomizu-dera, and this is such a beautiful place. The shrine right behind me, it's a few hundred years old. I'm not sure. I'll leave it down below, but it is gorgeous. It is such a beautiful place. Let's go check it out.
This temple is dedicated to the Bodhisattva of compassion and is a pilgrimage site for many Japanese people, with a special significance in the history of Japanese Buddhism. The temple is also an important example of Japanese architecture with its unique wooden structure and use of natural elements such as wood, stone, and water. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most iconic and significant temples in Japan, with a history dating back over 1,200 years. The main hall is perched on a hillside and offers incredible views of the city below.
Hi guys, so for our next stop in Kyoto, we are in Kinkaku-Ji, and this is the Golden Palace, and it is gorgeous.
This temple was built in the 14th century and is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it serves as a perfect example of traditional Japanese architecture and design. Kinkaku-Ji, also known as the Golden Temple, is one of the most iconic and beautiful temples in the country. As we approach the temple, the striking golden facade glimmers in the sunlight and reflects beautifully in the temple's pond, creating a mesmerizing and serene scene.
guys, so for our fourth stop in our Kyoto day trip, we are at Genko-an, and this is a temple with a rich history. We are gonna walk in. There's this beautiful windows. They represent something each, so I'll explain more on that. But the real treat here is that we're gonna get to see some wood paneling that has blood stain from samurai from the 1400s, I believe, that is still stained to this day on the ceiling of this temple. So let's go check that out.
Like shining one Sunday morning, I grew up without a warning. Misty hills and dark red mountains traumatized world. Lonely boat on cold still water, locked in tower, only daughter. Lock the doors that want to open, a pool of tears remain. Walking in the shadows, landscape from the things I want to escape. Knowing full and well I'll stay connected with my health. Stillness over the water, the traumatized, heavy waters. I used to be so young and free, but now I'm bound by the bonds that be. I know what I should do, and I've known it for a long time, and I've only gotta do it.
This temple, founded in the 14th century, is home to some of the most interesting and significant cultural and historical artifacts in Japan. The temple is home to two windows, which are said to represent the fleeting nature of life. One window is round and offers a view of the beautiful garden and nature outside, symbolizing the world of impermanence. The other one is square with a view of a solid wall and symbolizes the world of suffering.
Vanished like some last breath on earth. Breathe my name. Breathe my name. It has been said, it's just a phase.
During the time of civil war, many samurai warriors fought for their lords. Some, faced with the prospect of defeat, chose to take their own lives rather than to be captured by the enemy. The blood-stained ceiling panels in Genko-an Temple are said to be the last witnesses of the samurai warriors' final moments, where they perform the traditional ritual of seppuku.
I once had a dream before, standing on the chessboard floor, marble pillars of this castle, clopping hooves approaching. Tarot card above the churchyard round before my life got hard, hand in skylight whirling like some vortex of delight. A sign in the sky without knowing why. A dream showed up and messed me up until your time is up. Don't you ever give up. I know what I've done, and I'll give
As we walk through the temple, The somber atmosphere is palpable, and it is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices that were made during the war. It is a powerful historical site that you should visit if you're interested in the history of Japan.
Alright guys, for our last stop in our Kyoto day trip, we are at the Arashiyama Bamboo Forest, and this place is absolutely stunning. Now, I honestly recommend coming in early. There is lots of people walking by. It's also a driving street, so you gotta be careful. But this place is just majestic. It has this bamboos just like sticking up from the ground, and they are like a good 17-20 meters high, and they're just beautiful.
As we walk through the forest, the gentle swaying of the bamboo in the wind creates a serene and peaceful atmosphere. It is easy to forget the hustle and bustle of the city while walking the paths surrounded by the green bamboo. The bamboo forest also holds great significance in Japanese culture. It is a popular spot for meditation, and it's believed that the bamboo forest has healing powers and brings good luck. Bamboo is also a popular theme in traditional Japanese art and culture, often symbolizing resilience, longevity, and flexibility.
Alright guys, so the bamboo forest is beautiful. There's a lot of people here, so I'd recommend coming in early. Right now it's almost 2 o'clock and it's not so bad, but for the best opportunity for you to get some good shots, some good video footage, definitely the morning time is the time to come. But nonetheless, it's a must stop in your Kyoto visit.
Well, that concludes my journey through Kyoto, Japan. I hope you've enjoyed this video and have been inspired to add these amazing places to your own travel bucket list. From the stunning Fushimi Inari Shrine to the historical Kiyomizu-dera, the iconic Kinkaku-Ji Temple, and the unique Genko-an, and the enchanting Arashiyama Bamboo Forest, Kyoto truly has something for everyone. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel content like this. I put a lot of effort into creating these videos, and it means a lot to me when I get your support. I will be sharing more content each week, including some hidden gems and lesser known places that you might not find in typical guidebooks. So stay tuned, and until next episode, peace!